Make sure to subscribe to our channel, join our Discord, and also follow us on Instagram so you always have the support that you need to really enhance your account and get yourself to the next level. Also, if you stick around until the end of the video, I'm going to show you how you can save a lot of money when you make in-game purchases in The Legend of Mushroom by getting some amazing cashbacks each time you purchase anything. Hello everyone and welcome to another video of the Sky channel. So if you're somebody who really wants to get these amazing prizes from the Rush shop and you're in a fairly active server, you're probably wondering how you will ever collect enough to get the mounts that you want from the Rush shop, especially as they continue to add more and more mounts to the shop. You might be thinking it's a race that you can probably never win. Well, there is a certain way for you to change your gameplay in order to collect enough of the Skyrider passes to at least get a single copy of each of these, even if you are in an active server. And that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about in this video. So we all know the Rush calendar, and you can see there's a Tech Rush, Mount Rush, there's a Fruit Rush, Soul Rush, Battle Rush, Skill Rush, and Relic Rush. A lot of different types of rushes. And each of the rushes come with certain prizes. Now, the way it works is that you have base prizes that you get after achieving certain milestones, like in the Tech Rush. After you use a certain amount of ore, you get some hammers, and they're 4 pages, and basically every time you complete a page you get 2000 hammers. In total you can get 8000 hammers. Same with the Relic Rush. After you use a certain amount of those shards you get 2000 hammers, and you can do that 4 times, 4 different pages, and in total you get 8000 hammers. Now my recommendation is that regardless of the event you should complete all 4 pages and get the associated prizes. It's going to be 8000 hammers, or in certain events it's going to be 40,000 relic shards. Regardless of that, try to complete the 4 pages and get the final prizes that are the base prizes. But base prizes aren't the only rewards you get from Rush events. The Skyrider passes only come from ranking rewards, right? And the ranking rewards is where things get a little bit tricky, right? You have a very active server. People will probably have a few more relic shards than you. They're probably going to have a little bit more ore than you. They'll probably buy more clock winders than you, and probably buy more skill and pal tokens than you. So if you decide to go all out every single month, you're probably never going to rank top 20, and hence you're probably never going to get the Skyrider passes that you really need. Now, I understand that there's always a temptation for you to use up all of that stuff that you've stored for so long, right? You probably want to use it all, get that boost in power, but remember, you get that short-term boost in power, you're probably never going to get the Skyrider passes if you're in a very active server. What you really need to do is that once you have gotten through the 4 pages in each of the Rush events, stop and then observe. Let's say you've used up 30% of your supply of skill tokens, right? Let's say it's a skill rush right now, and you've used up 30% of the supply. You've gotten the maximum rewards from the fixed prizes. Now it's all about the ranking rewards. When it comes to the last day of that event, and let's say last hour, check out the rankings and see that if you use up the remaining skill tokens that you have, will you get into the top 10 ranks, because in Skill Rush only top 10 get the Skyrider passes. If you're comfortably going to be in the top 10, let's say you're going to be rank 5, then definitely use up the remaining 70% of your tokens and get yourself a Skyrider pass. If it's not comfortable, or if you're not going to be in the top 10 anyway and you don't want to use up gems to get more, which you can if you want to, but let's say you don't want to, save the 70% of those skill tokens for the next month. Next month, do the exact same thing again. Every time you keep on collecting more and more, the chances that you're going to have enough to rank top 10 increase significantly. If you do this enough times, actually, you are probably going to be in a very good position to be rank 1, right? Like if I were to save these relic shards for 4 months and then use all of them, right? Like if I only unlocked the fixed prizes every single time and then 4 months later I go all out, I'm probably going to be ranked rank 1. And when it comes to rank 1, we're talking 10 Skyrider passes guaranteed coming my way. The only thing I need to be careful of is to make sure that somebody else isn't thinking exactly the same way I'm thinking, and we both start competing using our 4 months supply, and then one of us wins and the other one gets much lesser. That's the only catch. But other than that, 4 months supply is probably going to be higher than even a spender, right? Who spends every month and uses all their stock. You're probably going to have more than them as well. So to summarize, number 1, get all the fixed prices. Those diamonds, the speed ups, and the hammers, or sometimes relic shards, get them for all of the 4 pages. Number 2, stop. You don't want to do anything and use up all your supply because you just want to get a little stronger in the short run. Think about the long run. You're going to stop. You're going to wait until the last day, perhaps the last 30 minutes. You're going to observe the rankings and see that if you use up all of your remaining supply, will you be ranked top 20 if it's one of those bigger events, or top 10 if it's one of the smaller events, because smaller events only top 10 gets the Skyrider passes, bigger events top 20 gets it, and the bigger ones is the 1 week one, the smaller one is a 2-day one. I guess you understand what I mean. If you cannot get yourself comfortably in the top 20 or top 10, wait another month and then try again next month. Perhaps you'll be able to get top 20 in the next month, but if you want, another thing you can do is to save up for more months and then try to shoot for rank 1. This of course also depends on your server. If every single month there is somebody who's stocked up like 6 months supply and they're using it, then perhaps you should just stick to getting top 20 every single month or every other month instead of saving for 4 months and then losing the competition against that 1 or 2 people who have saved up for 6 months just like you did, and therefore at least guarantee a constant supply of Skyrider passes. What you do need to avoid is to just compete with the pay-to-win people if you're not a pay-to-win every single month. Right. You're not going to have more shards than them every month. You're not going to have more clock winders than them every month. You're not going to have more skill tokens than them every month. But if you save up for 2 months, perhaps you will have more than them. So that's the way that you need to change your strategy and hence start getting some of those Skyrider passes that you really need. And since I still have you here, I want you to know that you can save a lot of money in the Legend of Mushroom and take your account to the next level. The steps are very simple. Just follow the video that I'm linking to the description of this video, or you can click that button that's going to appear at the top part of the screen that'll take you to that video. We're talking 10 to 35% cash back each time you make a purchase in the game. Imagine how far that can take you, or basically save you a lot of money in the long run. If you have any questions, join our Discord and I can guide you through the process personally. A lot of big spenders are taking advantage of this and they are ever grateful, and I hope you join in as well, because not only are you going to save a lot of money, you'll actually be helping our channel as well. I hope this video is helpful for you. If you liked it, please like it, please subscribe to our channel, and I hope to see you in the next one.